Hi, welcome to the Buzz, Indiana's Underground Business Voice. My name is Tony Selzo. I've got Dave Johnson with Johnson Law Office, right?
Yes.
Now, Dave, you're a lawyer, but like all these other lawyers, you've got a pretty unique specialty. What do you do in your office?
The only thing I practice is in the area of bankruptcy law.
Okay.
And specifically, we provide debt relief. We give people a fresh start.
Okay.
Sometimes people have been hurt by this horrible recession.
Sure.
And whether it's a relationship issue, a divorce, a job loss,
okay,
or whatever, sometimes it's severe medical bills.
Mm-hmm.
All these things can just overwhelm someone,
yeah,
and they can cause a person to fall behind on their mortgage.
Mm-hmm.
So what we do is we give people a fresh start.
Okay. So the reality of this economy, the world we're in today, is there's a lot of people in that space, and they're not necessarily aware of some of the resources they have available to them. Is that true?
That's right. That's right. Some people don't know that if you're several months behind on your mortgage payment, you've been sued for foreclosure, a sheriff's sale is looming just 4 weeks down the road.
Sure.
There are options. You can get your house.
It sounds like there's no option, but there are actually things you can do to avoid that and even keep your house, right?
Absolutely. You can file a Chapter 13 bankruptcy and save your house.
So who are the type of people that are a good fit for this? I know it sounds obvious, like people that are going through a sheriff's sale, but there are actually some life events that people may want to know about some of the options they have out there.
Certainly people who have lost their job.
Okay.
People who are in the middle of a divorce or just got finished with a divorce.
Okay.
People who've just suffered catastrophic medical bills, and who will do anything it takes to save their loved ones from suffering.
So people that you might want to network with are insurance agencies or insurance agents, because they know about the life event and the health care.
Certainly.
Divorce attorneys can be a good referral source for you. Probably a great referral source, really.
Absolutely. That's my number one source is divorce attorneys.
Who else?
I would say anyone in the psychology profession, social workers, people who know that people are going through these.
They're dealing with them and say, hey, here's another resource to help you get through this.
And perhaps also mortgage professionals as well.
Dave, what do you think makes you different from other guys in this space practicing what you practice?
Well, I very much believe in personalized service and passion for what I do. I take very seriously what I do. And so in other law offices where some of the larger law offices, you will never see the attorney.
Sure.
When you go to the law office, you'll get the paralegal will sit down with you and they'll look at your forms that you've been filling out, or maybe you'll see a video. But rather than seeing a video, I believe in actually having the client see me, a living, breathing attorney who cares. And I'll give an hour of my time in a Chapter 7. In a Chapter 13, I'll give as much as sometimes 2 hours of my time. Because I really care about what I'm doing, and I want to see my clients get debt relief.
I think it's so important that you as a lawyer take time, be that authority source to say, hey, this is a life event, it happens to people, we're going to get you through this, here's some of your options. They sound dire, but there are options nonetheless. And there's some things, here's what you thought may have happened, here's what actually can happen if we do all these things.
Exactly. I think sometimes people don't know the different options. Now, one thing that we'll do is if someone calls us and they say that they're several months behind on their mortgage payment, I'll first direct them as a matter of ethics to the different mortgage modification or mortgage workout proposals. The president has some and so forth, or just to see if the client has already talked to the mortgage company and see if they can do a workout.
Here's the first step, so to speak.
Absolutely. And only after they've exhausted that do I say, okay, let's sit down together and talk through some other options.
You think that's one of the things that makes you different from everybody else, is just that hey, I want you to know what's out there. I'd rather maybe steer you away from me at first, so you're going to talk about me well down the line.
Absolutely. I believe in having a long-term relationship where they're going to refer their friends, family, and people they know, and I'd rather have that type of thing. In other words, I'm not in this for the quick hit and run. I'm in there for the long time, a lifetime relationship.
Dave, how do people find you if they're in trouble and need to kind of have that quick conversation with you? Say, what are my options?
Okay, we have a website, of course, at D Johnson Law, at djohnsonlaw.biz. Yeah, exactly. And it's been a while since I wrote myself.
Yeah, I hear you.
Or our phone number is 536-6268. So, and it's always a free consultation, and we would love to help people out, because that's what I honestly have passion to do.
Dave Johnson, you've been Buzz. Appreciate you.
Thank you.